It's the issue the federal government is desperate to neutralise.
Fish farms out now!
But while its latest move might win over those on the west coast, in the state's capital, opposition to salmon farming only seems to be growing.
The Greens are going to stand with local communities and we're going to fight this on the beaches, and we're going to go to Canberra next week and we will fight this every step of the way in the Parliament.
As pieces of salmon and fish oil washed up on beaches in the state's southeast over the past few weeks, the Albanese government was nowhere to be found. Now it's jumped into action, much to the displeasure of environmentalists.
Next week in Canberra, the Prime Minister is going to rush through legislation to protect this industry and to protect his corporate mates in the salmon industry.
Those changes were flagged last month. It's still unclear exactly what they'll involve, but there will be amendments to what the government calls the Flawed Environmental Protection and Biodiversity Conservation Act. Green groups fear that could impact a potential review under the Act into whether salmon farming can continue in the harbour at current levels.
It's extremely concerning that for once, when the National Nature Law appears to be doing what it's supposed to do, that they are going to rip it up.
The salmon workers in Tasmania deserve certainty, and it's absolutely critical that the federal parliament deliver that. They've been waiting too long.
But it will need bipartisan support to get it through the Senate.
Of course, we want to support it, but the Prime Minister's making it very hard, given he's not letting us see the bill. He hasn't returned our calls. His ministers aren't engaging with us, so we don't know what it is we're being asked to support.
People will see the legislation next week. As we committed to introduce, we'll be introducing it, and we expect it to be carried.
Salmon Tasmania declined to comment. Lucy MacDonald, ABC News.